So y'all know the normal agenda. We're going to go through some positive focus this morning. We're going to dive into one of our core values. Then we're going to recap building options from last week. This week, we're going to talk about building options part 2. So the main thing is that we're getting consistent in what we're offering our customers. And we're hearing it straight from Joe and Mitchell of what's expected of y'all. So be sure you're ready to take some notes. Then we're going to present a few options, conclude the session, and get out of here. Always remember, guys, consistent action creates consistent results. So that's why it's so important that we're doing things that are positive. We're doing things that lead us towards the success that we want to create. So, Joe, if you could take it over, let's go through and call some guys out for some positive focus this morning.
All right. Some positive focus. So right here, Travis, what you got this morning for a positive focus? No. All right, we'll come back to you. All right, Travis, we'll come back. Dylan, what's your positive focus this morning, brother?
Casey went to the doctor on Monday. The baby's healthy. We found out what it is. Well, her mom knows. We won't know until the day after Christmas.
Oh.
The baby's healthy.
Awesome.
Good.
All right.
Great.
Justin, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Did it work better with that?
We'll just go up and down. Can you hear me, Justin?
Check it.
Can you hear me? Look there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's messing up.
Positive focus for the day. Positive focus for.
Is it on the screen?
No, that's right.
Test. Nothing yet. Hello.
Man, I can hear you. I don't know if the mic's working.
Hello. There we go. You got me now? Loud and clear?
Yeah, do you have me?
Yes, sir.
There's a man.
Hey, what's up?
Positive mindset for the day is to maintain positive mindset and winning mindset throughout the whole day.
Thank you.
How do you do that?
How do you do that, Justin?
All right, my positive focus today, I guess it's Christmas time, so it's spend time with family and everything.
Very good. Christmas time. All right. Pass it down.
Amazing. My positive focus is I get to go hunting tomorrow.
Awesome.
Nice. That is positive focus. I like it.
My positive focus is enjoying the holiday spirit.
There you go, man.
My positive focus is we got a Christmas party coming up, and I'm gonna go to it, have fun.
Travis, where's yours? Give me one now. Come on. You got one now.
The only focus I have is just trying to hit numbers today.
Positive focus. What's the positive?
As positive as I got.
Christmas spirit?
No.
Nothing? Okay. Give it over to Mitchell.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Positive focus, definitely Christmas, and the Christmas party as well on Saturday. Looking forward to seeing everybody there. Who's all coming?
All right.
That's what I'm talking about, 100% participation.
Yeah.
My positive focus is, I'm really excited about the Christmas party, but definitely a positive focus would be, the Christmas party and Gage is enjoying football, so really getting him into training for some football.
All right. Got him running through tires and stuff?
Yeah, got him running routes. He wants to run routes. I'm already introducing him to routes and hitting him in the face with the ball. Yes, sir.
What's Dan's positive focus?
Yeah, Dan, what's your thoughts?
My positive focus, besides being here, is I always enjoy the holidays and enjoy Christmas. So it's nice that it's nice and chilly outside. It's not 80 degrees and humid. I can get in the Christmas spirit. And yeah, I don't know. Just super grateful to be here training with the Sunrise team this morning. And the cool thing about being self-aware, guys, is if we're constantly focusing on what we can control, our surroundings, the people around us, our customers, all the things that happen in our life can affect our positivity and our success that we're moving forward. So we have to continuously wake up with something to be positive about to really get our day started good. So thank y'all for sharing today.
Well, yeah.
Sunrise core value we're going to talk about today is perfect. It's teamwork. And in teamwork, it says we accomplish the mission together. And that's a big part of what we're doing today, guys. I want to have plenty of time to collaborate as a team on what it looks like to accomplish the mission together, specifically when it comes to giving options. So, what's one more way that we accomplish the mission together every day as a team? Anybody want to share?
Good communication.
Good communication? Spot on, man. That's great. Anything else?
Communication, what else?
What's the question?
What's one way that we accomplish the mission together every day?
When somebody needs help, you're willing to go out there and help them.
That's good, man. Perfect. Joe, what do you think?
What I think is how we do that and accomplish the mission together is what happened today. At 7:30, we were all in here, ready to get this meeting going. Nobody comes straggling in. That's how we accomplish the mission together, is knowing what we got to do and everybody coming prepared and ready for it.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. So overview of the new standard. Why do we even talk about the new standard? Who wants to tell me why we train on this every week?
That's how Sunrise rolls.
That's how Sunrise rolls.
That's how we operate.
That's how we operate. Say that into the microphone. Say that right there. Say that right there. Tell David what you just told me.
I said practice makes perfect.
That's it. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Mitchell, what do you think? Why do we talk about the new standard every week?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying to do is the new standard, we're setting a new standard in the home service industry. So that's our process of what separates us from our competitors. That's what we're about. So that's why we talk about it every day.
Yeah, man.
Truly are setting.
What's up?
I was just saying, we truly are setting a new standard. We don't just say it. I mean, we have a process that we go about doing it. I mean, that's the action.
That's it. That's it. And the main thing is we're creating consistency, not only for our customers, guys, but the new standard is a proven process that will put more money in your pocket. And it's not that you have to run it perfect every time, but we want to be able to go out to the customer's house and they see a technician show up with a clean truck on time, parking in the same spot out in front of their house, walking the sidewalk, you know, wearing a clean uniform, doing the proper introduction, building value, all those things, asking the right questions, really showing empathy, providing great options, providing the friends of connection, doing the home inspection. All of those things are things that create the new standard, and we have to do that consistently. That's our mission. That's the very beginning of our mission statement here at Sunrise Plumbing. Whenever we complete the work, we inspect the area off, we make it look nice, we use drop covers, we use floor coverings, we do all the different things. We're not putting our tools on things. We're not disrespecting the home. We're cleaning up. We're using some scented product, maybe some lemon scent spray to spray around and clean the area and make it look better than we found it. You know, we're educating the customer. We're walking them through. We're sharing our knowledge. We're taking them on the home inspection. We're doing an experience that not a whole lot of companies do out there. And then last but not least, we're completing that experience by gathering a review for our time there. So that is our new standard. And as I went through that, if anybody's missing any of those items and what they do, I encourage you to self-reflect on what you're doing as a technician and make sure that you are creating that consistent standard that every customer they call Sunrise Plumbing, whether they're getting Brandon, Devin, Andrew, Travis, whoever they're getting, they know that they're going to get the new standard every time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, hey Dan, can you hear me? Hey, I like what you said about, you were training on features and benefits. So like if you can think features and benefits, you'll go to the next level on what you're trying to sell. So these are the features. This is how it's going to benefit you. You know what I mean? So thinking about the new standard, I mean, those are all the features. One of the things that you said is one of the benefits is it puts more money in your pocket. I mean, if you're really following the new standard, I mean, that's a benefit to you guys, not just the company. We're setting the new standard as a company and thinking, benefits the company. What about me? Well, for you guys, I think it really does. I mean, I believe it puts money in your pocket. If you truly follow it, you're presenting options. You're preparing for your day. You're arriving on the job. You're introducing yourself. You're building value. You're presenting your options like you're supposed to. I mean, all that's going to equal up to putting money in your pocket and making your average ticket go up, making your numbers go up. That's the benefit of the new standard. So lots of benefits to it.
Yeah, that is the cool thing. The other cool thing is that every technician has their own style of doing new standards. Every technician can be as good as they want to be, or they can be as standard as they want to be. So the guys that are using drop cloths, that are protecting off the work areas, that are going the extra mile to make sure that they're creating that wow experience, they're the ones that are going to be truly setting the bar at Sunrise Plumbing. So that's why we're here today, guys. We're here to encourage each other. We're here to share secrets, things that work, as we dive into talking about building options for these new jobs I have today. I want to hear collaboration. I want to hear feedback. I want to hear what's working, what's not working, because whenever we leave these sessions, we're creating the expectation every time you go to a customer, here's some of the options we want to see you present for these jobs. And so it's kind of like, if you have ways that you do it that work, now's the time to speak up in today's training for that consistency moving forward. So let's dive in. All right, so last week we talked about building 3 options for a 40-gallon gas water heater replacement in the garage. Somebody tell me, first of all, how many options do we offer at Sunrise Plumbing?
So, right? 3 to 5 options.
No, here we go.
Do it again. 3 to 5 options.
All right.
Yeah, blue lights flash.
So Brandon, go ahead and keep the mic. So it's 3 to 5 options. Is that all the answer?
What was the last part?
What was the last part, Danny? You broke up.
Is 3 to 5 options correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And do we offer the best option first, or the least option first?
I guess when we discussed that last week,
It's more or less what we're comfortable with, correct?
I gave you the correct answer, remember?
Is the best option first.
Yeah. What do the studies show?
Right. I remember that. Yeah, so the best option first.
Okay, best option. Okay. So what about toilet? We talked about toilets last week. What toilet? I guess my first, I know the answer, we offer at least 3 options, but what's the best toilet that we offer to our customers?
The airbags,
Who wants
It would be the power.
Flush, the flush rate.
Okay, the flush mate. What's the second option?
Second option.
Option would be Toto.
Kohler.
Kohler.
You weren't here?
No, he was on the call last week. That's why he's over just jacking it all up, because he wasn't here last week.
Well, this is why we're doing it, guys. Y'all be taking notes. I mean, this is important stuff because there's so many different toilets to offer, but we want to be consistent in what our customers see. And so it's the flush mate, and then the Kohler Cimarron.
Yeah, the Kohler Cimarron, and then we got the ProFlow, the lowest grade, lowest orange.
All right, I like it.
If there is a process of looking at that total today,
Glacier Bay, get this.
So how many options do we offer for a stopped up main sewer line backing out of the cleanup?
How many options? Let's make sure I.
You got at least 3.
Okay, at least
What's
3 options.
3?
Has anybody in this last week, by a show of hands, that's gone out to a sewer stoppage offered 3 options?
No.
Anybody went out to a sewer stoppage in the last week and done 3 options on a sewer stoppage?
I went out to a kitchen stoppage in Allen, and my first estimate was run the camera after I run my auger. That was my first option.
Yeah.
Second option was just to run the auger, and then I left it an option for jetting the kitchen line only, and then I discussed with them, a whole home jet, basically the all day jet. And those are the options that I left that customer.
What'd they do?
What do you think?
What'd they do? What'd you end up doing on that?
Oh, I just ran the auger, got them stopped, and I told them, because they had just moved into the house from Virginia. I told them if this continues to happen, I need to get that jetter in the line. Because y'all just gonna be throwing money out, paying me whatever the price is to get the line every 6 months.
So I am curious, what's the benefit? So you did not run the camera, you just augered?
Yeah, I just ran the auger.
Okay, so what's the benefit to the customer? What's the benefit if I'm the customer, what's my benefit of running the camera?
You can find or detect issues that you may have not known about, such as sewer breaks. You can find, grease buildup in the pipe.
So how does that benefit me?
It kind of gives you a peace of mind. If there's an issue with my house, I would want to know. And that's the benefit of running the camera. We can find those issues. And if there is no issues, well, we ran the camera and now you have a peace of mind that you know your sewer line's intact and doing what it needs to be doing.
Okay, that's good stuff. Yeah, I want to remind you, like, whenever we're off with the camera, we should never get caught up in this is going to discover breaks or issues you have under your foundation, because you really don't know what's going on. And so if we start talking about that, sometimes that scares the customer and they don't want to know. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind type thing. So I would definitely encourage you to focus more on the benefit of, hey, by running the camera, this will give you that long-term peace of mind, knowing that your pipe is unstopped completely, all the debris out of it, and it's flowing properly. So it allows them to have that closure, knowing that when they have their family over for Christmas, they're not going to be calling Sunrise Plumbing because there's major grease buildup. you know, there's other debris, there's other things going on. So definitely focus on how it benefits the customer. And then during the holidays, guys, definitely relate your benefits to family coming over, to Christmas, to the New Year's, to whatever's going on.
Yeah.
All right, so who wants to tackle garbage disposal? We talked about that last week. Who wants to talk about garbage disposal?
Who wants garbage disposal? Who wants garbage disposal? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Travis, you want to tackle garbage disposals? Get in on this. There you go.
Hey, Travis, so how many options do we offer to dispose of?
How many options do we offer on garbage disposals?
I mean, at least 3.
Okay. At least 3, and then what are our 3 options at Sunrise Plumbing, starting with the best? What are our 3 options we offer?
Starting with the best would be a 1 horsepower disposal, as
Yeah.
far as replace the one they have with a 1 horsepower.
Okay, what's the mid-grade?
What's the mid-grade? What's the next one?
A 3/4, and then give them for the 3rd option a 1/2, and then maybe for the 4th one, you can go back with whatever one that they originally had. So if they had a 3/4, you can give them, well, you already gave them that option. You can, if it's stopped up, you can unjam it as far as your 4th option.
Okay, that's spot on. So Travis, if I'm trying to decide between a 1/2 horsepower and 3/4 horsepower, what would be the benefit of me, the customer, going with 3/4 versus the 1/2?
The strength, and so if they cook more often, I typically tell them that 3/4 would be the best option that they can get as far as if they're trying to make a decision between a 3/4 and a 1/2. It's also a little quieter.
Yeah.
So, you know, if the noise bothers them, I mean, that's a benefit.
Okay, is there any difference in the manufacturer one from those 2 disposals?
Warranty, is there any difference in the warranty on
I don't think so.
Okay.
From a 1/2 to 3/4?
it? Mm-hmm.
Is it?
I think there is warranty to
all of them. All of them have a warranty.
Well, I don't know what our warranties are.
Not our warranty, our labor warranty is only labor warranty, but manufacturer warranty, does it go up from 1/2 to 3/4?
He goes from 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody's saying 3 to 5 years.
3 to 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes, so 1/2 horsepower, 3 years, 3/4 horsepower, 5 years.
Do we do that? Do we do that?
Do we do what?
Do we honor that warranty?
Manufacturer does,
The manufacturer would be. So
We
just
just-
let's get on the phone and call the manufacturer and get a new disposal. It's under warranty and they, all they can.
All right, guys. What brave soul wants to tackle? What's the difference between a Rheem tankless water heater versus going back with a 40-gallon gas water heater? Anybody
Who wants to tackle tankless water heater versus going back with a 40-gallon natural gas?
What's the difference?
So is that a,
No, go ahead, but you gotta sell Dan. He's got a 40-gallon right now in his house. Convince Dan to put in a tankless unit. Right. What's the difference?
happy wife, happy life? You know, you get some better, longer hot water, long bubble baths. But realistically, it's going to be more efficient for your home. You're going to spend less gas on it because regular water heater, whenever the temperature would drop, it's going to pick itself back on and reheat itself back up even if you're not using it. Whereas the tankless works off pressure, so whenever you turn it on, that's whenever it starts to heat itself up. So it's only going to heat itself up whenever you're going to use it. It takes up less space as well. You don't have 50 gallons of water or 40 gallons of water sitting on the top of your head in your attic. Whereas a tankless, you just got a few gallons of water. And like I said, it lasts The water lasts forever.
How long does it take this last?
So in our tank, we get a 1-year warranty on parts, 90-day labor warranty. It comes with a 12-year warranty on the heat exchanger.
Yeah. Versus the, how long's the warranty on the tank?
So on the tank, basically you can get a 6, a 10, or a 12-year warranty. Each one goes up in price.
All right. All right, so who wants to take one? What's the difference between a jetter and an auger? If you're talking to the homeowner and I ask that question.
All right, so somebody different. All right, so now what we got is he's got a stoppage. Dan has a stoppage. We got to tell him the difference between a jetter and a auger. Just doing an auger job and a jetter job.
And remember, guys, focus on benefits for me, the customer. You're sharing the difference.
What's the difference between the features and the benefits? What's the features and benefits for both options? Yep.
Hello.
Go for it.
All right.
Just talk up. Yeah, that thing's acting crazy. Just, there you go.
So starting with the auger, say you got a kitchen line stoppage, you wanted me to run the auger. The features of the auger is I'm going to put a 2-inch cutter head on the end of my auger. I'm going to run it in your branch kitchen line, 45, 50 feet. It's going to chew up, whatever buildup is in that pipe, whatever stoppage is in that pipe. And basically I'm going to flush it out to the city, to the main. Whereas jetting, I don't know if you've ever used a pressure washer, Dan, for any purpose ever, but a jetter is basically a pressure washer for the inside of your sewer line.
Okay.
Over time, that 2-inch PVC is gonna get caked up with a bunch of grease buildup, food buildup. Basically, kind of take the diameter of that pipe down. What that jetter does is basically turns that pipe and cleans the entirety of the pipe all the way around, turning that 1.25-inch diameter pipe back to a 2-inch full diameter pipe. We don't leave any warranties on running the auger. No warranty on any kind of stoppage like that. But we do leave a 1-year warranty on a jetter because that works guaranteed. Like I said, it's basically like we're putting a new line in your house.
Okay.
You run that.
So is that Dylan?
Yes, that's Dylan.
All right, hey Dylan. All right, so if you ask me a question in Building Value, you ask me how long, what's my long-term plan?
Yeah.
I told you I want to be here for at least another 20 years. What is a benefit now of running the jetter? Now that you know that I want to be here for 20 more years.
That jetter is going to clean your line a whole hell of a lot better than me just running a 2-inch cutter head through your line. All that auger is going to do is basically chew up partial buildup and maybe through the stoppage. Whereas that jetter is going to clean the entirety of the pipe. You're going to have that peace of mind knowing that your line is completely clean. You're going to be able to use your disposal. Use your kitchen sink as you wish, because you're basically going to have a spick and span line under your house.
That's good stuff. So that's why we asked those questions. I mean, if you knew that I wanted to be here 20 years, that I was been really busy at work, and this is really inconvenient to come home and take care of the topic, I would definitely be very that by jetting. That's not only giving me peace of mind that this is clear and everything from the pipe is going to be a long-term repair, but it's also, I would follow up and offer to reassure the customer that, hey, for the next 20 years, assuming no grease support on the line, it's going to be a long-term fit for this plumbing system. Let's get the house, 20 years old already. It's probably taken that long to work that up. So, all right, that's good stuff. All right, who wants to tackle toilet versus a ProFlow toilet?
Kohler toilet versus a ProFlow toilet. Mason, I want to jump on this.
Remember, ask your questions. That's next level. That's what they want. How long are they gonna be in the home? I mean, that's gonna help you figure out which one to give them an option on, right? That's the next level part, so I'm saying.
Just as a team, anybody know I'm the homeowner, and I say, what's the difference between a Kohler Cimarron and a ProFlow toilet? What's the difference?
I think the flush is like 1.2 or something on the ProFlow and 1.6 on the.
We need to get training on that.
They're all 1.2.
They're all 1.28. That's like government standard. It's like the law for water consumption purposes. They won't allow, it used to be 1.6, 10, 15 years ago. They used to be, remember back in the day, the 3.5 gallon tanks? That was the standard. And then they went down to 1.6 and kind of cut that in half. And then they cut it a little more with the 1.28. You can't find a 1.6. And you buy it on eBay or like Amazon but I mean, that's 1.28 is the standard. And that's why Kohler, Toto, all the manufacturers are trying to build the best flush with 1.28. That's all they got to work with. And they got to figure out the suction and the atmospheric pressure, and that's what Toto and Kohler are trying to do, get that best flush.
The mechanical parts in the back is, in the back of a Kohler, is it Kohler or is it Fluid Master? In the back of a ProFlow, what's in the back of a ProFlow toilet?
Just a normal flapper and fill valve, and Kohler has a piston that raises up, so Kohler dumps out on water at one time in there.
How about the P-trap? Have you ever heard about the P-trap and the way that it's designed? Huh? Trap. Sometimes they're like a longer, easier trap to get through. Sometimes they're like a real tight trap. Some of them are real rough on the inside, and some of them are like real smooth, kind of glazed.
Glazed versus not glazed.
Yeah, where they're glazed on the inside, so it's gonna flush better. That's why your ProFlows are gonna stuff's gonna get hung up in there because it's rough. Have you ever heard that before? No.
What about the jet that pushes it down? That stuff.
So yeah, the trap is part of every time you move up in toilet.
So remember a few trainings ago, I talked about building confidence. And I talked about how you need to take time to learn your product. I'm about to show you that in 2 minutes on your phone, you can pull up all the stuff you need to know to learn your product here. So here's a couple different scenarios here I pulled up. So one is ring tankless versus a ring tank. Is there anything on here that's different than the benefits we've already shared today in this comparison?
I can't read it. Can you read that?
All right, so
The benefits are the law.
the tankless features, continuous hot water, high energy efficiency, compact, space-saving design, electronic controlled, exclusive sensing, the bottom one, yeah, I got you. On the tankless, precision temperature controlled, consistent hot water supply, no hot water storage, low operating costs, low emissions, all models, indoor and outdoor models available, high altitude options, up to 65 to 9,800 elevations. The tank features the high elevations and low emissions.
Water. Or just out.
This is the features, is that this first one, the tankless, has a list of all these features. And the tank has,
That's the benefit.
the benefits of it.
Yeah, I don't really know what order they're in, but is there anything that that we caught that we didn't already know about tankless versus tank on this? Anything?
Y'all are all pretty square on that, any of that?
No. Come take a look. I mean, if y'all wanna come up here and take a look at it, it's hard to see. Come up here and take a look at it. I mean, yeah, this is what we gotta see.
No, I think they're good. They're
All right.
understanding.
Joe, go ahead and read the next thing about loggering versus jetting.
Dogger is great for simple clogs, but it does not remove the grease, gunk, or grime that builds up along the lining of the pipe. Utilizing a hugger jet, on the other hand, is a powerful method of cleaning that removes all traces of the debris and sludge in your sewer pipe, and it is a chemical-free cleaning services.
So guys, what I want you to realize is when I Google these things, I'm posting the first thing that popped up on Google. So what I want you to understand is your customers are doing the same thing, and they know this information before you show up a lot of times. So as technicians and professionals, these are things that should be in our expertise, to where when a customer asks us, we should be able to tell them right away the difference between these products, okay?
Right? Yeah, because they're already gonna check it. We gotta know it is more than they do. We're the professionals. Oh. All right.
Joe.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead. I know this writing small, but go ahead and read right here. Is there any difference between the top for a solar tank? The bottom is the piece of a ProFlow toilet.
Okay, the bottom is the ProFlow, the top is the Kohler. Okay, so on the top, two-piece design, round front bowl, offers ideal solution for smaller baths and powder rooms, comfort height, 1.28 GPS, 2 1/8 inch fully glazed trapway, right-hand polished chrome trip lever. Combination consists of these tank and bowl, coordinates with other products in the Cimarron collection. It also can come, seat is not included. On the bottom, the product details of the ProFlow features a standard height, non-ADA toilet. Elongated toilet bowl gives an extra 1.5 inches front to back. Actuated with a left-hand trip lever located on the front of the tank. WaterSense certified, 1.28 GPFs. Conserves water while delivering flush. Constructed from grade A vitreous, I don't know how to say that, China. Designed for installation with a 12-inch rough application, and then it has the specifications down on the bottom.
Okay, so when you read that, Joe, what's one thing that the Kohler Cimarron has that the ProFlow doesn't have?
The glaze thing.
The glaze thing, that's right. Mason picked it up. Is the 2 1/8 fully glazed trapway.
Okay. Go ahead and read the technology there on the Kohler Cimarron, Joe.
On the Cimarron, the technology is a single flush. Gravity uses the force of gravity and a precision engineered tank, bowl, and trapway to create a long siphon during flushing. Aqua piston canister allows water to flow into the bowl from all sides, 360 degrees, increasing the power and effectiveness of the flush. Flush valves 3-to-2 ratio harnesses the natural force of gravity and optimizes flush performance. It's a durable canister design, has 90% less exposed seal material than a 3-inch flapper for leak-free performance. The light touch canister flushes requires a lower actuation force than a flapper.
So it'll be easier to flush. So now, can anybody else tell me the difference, benefits of going with the Kohler Cimarron versus going with the ProFlow toilet?
Knowing what I just said to you about the differences of it, why would it benefit the homeowner? Why would it benefit Dan, the homeowner, to go with a Kohler over a ProFlow?
The same way.
Take the blue bars. Say it loud.
Well, first, the glazing on the inside of the toilet, just because the toilet paper and stuff won't get caught up on it.
Okay.
And then, when it flushes and it goes all the way around the toilet bowl and goes in, it gets much more power.
It's okay.
And where's this toilet going?
Less maintenance, he said there was like 90%.
Say it loud.
Less maintenance, there was 90% less material used in the gasket for the Kohler and, the flapper and stuff for the traditional style toilet.
So less material used, how does that affect Dan the homeowner?
Yeah, it doesn't. Less money he has to spend,
Less money, why is it less money?
because there's not as many parts.
Not as many parts to break down? Okay.
And you get a nice toilet seat.
Get a nice,
Slow close.
slow close toilet seat. Okay?
All right, that's good stuff. The last one too says light touch canister to flush. So if you're selling it to an older person, it may be easier to push the flush lever than a toilet that has a lot of resistance. Make sense?
Yeah, that canister is gonna come up easier than a flapper.
All right, guys, let's have fun. Let's have fun with this one here. These are all the comparisons online of instinctorators.
All right.
All right, Joe. So let's go ahead and start with the one on the far right.
I'm still on the toilets. I haven't up. There we go. All right.
Okay, the Evolution Excel. What are all the features listed below that area?
All right. So on the Evolution XL, it's a 1 horsepower. It's the quietest disposer on the market. It has a 3-stage multi-grind technology for heavy-duty food scraps like beef bones. They all feature the Easy Swap installation. It is the highest durable alloy steel components with leak guard liner. It has a jam sensor circuit auto reverse, and it comes with a 10-year warranty.
That jam sensor circuit auto reverse is where it thinks it's gonna get hung up and it spins the glitch backwards.
Right. That's where it thinks it's hung up, it'll spin it backwards.
That's pretty sweet.
That's on the Evolution XL 1 horsepower, yes.
All right. So what about the Evolution Essential XTR, Joe? The next one in line.
The next one down is the Evolution Essential XTR. It's a 3/4 horsepower. It does have advanced noise reduction. It's not the quietest, but it does have the advanced noise reduction. It has a 2-stage multi-grind technology for tougher food scraps like chicken bones. And it does have the Easy Swap installation, highest durability stainless steel components. Does not have a jam sensor, and it only comes with a 9-year manufacturing warranty.
Yeah, check that out too. Where it talks about the stainless steel components, it also says it has a leak guard liner.
Yes.
If you got somebody with really fancy cabinet, and maybe having that, talking about that leak guard in there to catch the water, whenever it does go out, that's pretty important. All right, and then Joe, talk to me about the Badger 5 towards the left.
Say again?
What does the Badger 5 have?
The Badger 5 comes with a 1/2 horsepower. The sound is a standardized sound. There's no sound reduction in that. It does have a dependable grind for most food scraps. It is Easy Swap, and it has a long-lasting galvanized steel grind components. Again, no jam sensor, and it goes with a 3-year in-home warranty, 3-year manufacturing warranty.
Okay.
Probably mention the Easy Swap installation.
No.
That's for you, not the homeowner.
Yeah.
All right, so who wants to tell me the difference between the 1 horsepower, the 3/4 horsepower, and the 1/2 horsepower?
So, Andrew.
So the information we just gave you, what's the difference between the 1, the 3/4, and the 1/2?
So the difference between the 1, 3/4, and the 1/2, the 1 inch, or not the 1 inch, the 1 horsepower Evolution, it comes with a 10-year warranty. You get the reverse unjamming sensor. You get the
So pause for a second. As you tell me a feature, follow it up with a benefit. When you said it has the reverse unjamming feature, how does that benefit me, the homeowner?
So how that benefits you is when it starts to sense that something's jamming it up, it's going to unjam it's going to unjam itself, so you don't really have to call a technician out to actually have that unjam.
That's pretty cool.
Does it not have the key thing on the bottom of it?
I'm sure it does, but it's just reducing
Yeah, it reduces maintenance.
And then it has the noise reduction, so it's actually going to be really quiet as you're jamming, or as you're running water, you're actually not going to hear that garbage disposal running.
It's the quietest.
And it's the quietest on the market, so it's actually, as you're running, you're really not going to hear it running. And if you have a baby sleeping in the living room or something like that, or in the kitchen, it's not going to wake that baby up.
It's a great benefit.
You got kids, you know.
And then it has the stainless steel blades? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
The stainless steel blades and makes the blades are not going to corrode over, or they will corrode over time, but it's going to take a really long time for it to actually corrode away, causing it not to leak for a long period of time.
Okay.
The 3/4 Evolution, is it the XTR, right?
Let's just say 3/4.
The 3/4 Evolution. It comes with a 9-year warranty. So if there's anything goes wrong with it within the 9 years, it would be covered underneath the manufacturer warranty. We just have to call the manufacturer and have that replaced. You get
What's the benefit of that?
the benefit of that would be basically if it messed up, you can have that swapped out with the manufacturer. You wouldn't have to pay for a new disposal there. You just have within the 9 years, you have the installation fee basically.
Cool.
And then it also has it's not the quietest, but it is next to the quietest disposal. It is a little bit louder than the 1 horsepower, but it is still one of the quietest. Benefits to that. Might wake the baby, but it might be quiet enough to where it might not. That's it on that one.
And like the 1 horsepower, it has,
Oh, the alloyed blades.
the stainless
There's
steel
still alloyed blades as well.
with the, what kind of liner? Can you read that?
The leak liner?
The leak guard.
Light guard liners, yeah. So if it actually starts to leak on it, you won't leak as bad as like a Badger 5 or something like that. And then you have the Badger 5, it's 1/2 horsepower. You got the no sound card on it, so it's actually going to be just like how yours is running now. You have 3-year warranty, and it comes with the no leak guard, and then it has the what blades are on that one? Galvanized blades on that one.
Standard
Just standard galvanized blades.
Okay. So, all right, guys. So quick scenario. I'm the homeowner, and I like the kitchen. I have a chef quality kitchen, and I want peace of mind of knowing that I don't have to call you back out to get it stopped up, putting bones in here and getting it stopped up. Which disposal should I go with?
Yeah.
I really like that, Viking,
Gas stove that you have.
in your kitchen. That's really nice. Isn't that a good brand?
Yeah.
Viking.
Like a commercial brand, heck yeah.
The benefits that Evolution XL, where myself, I don't recommend you doing this, but you're a chef and this is your home and you can do what you want. This 1 horsepower Evolution XL
Is rated to.
grind up beef bones, such as a T-bone from a steak. I don't personally recommend that being your professional plumber, but you know, like, as I said, you can do what you want. This is your home. It's a quietest disposal on the market. It's going to come with anti-jam reverse. So if you are cutting T-bone steaks down your disposal and your disposal thinks that it's going to get jammed up, throw those blades in reverse, and basically MJ itself, where you're not going to have to call me back out and waste, not waste, but spend some more of your hard-earned money for me to unjam your disposal. The biggest benefit with this disposal, it does come with a 10-year in-home manufacturer warranty. So if anything was to go wrong with it, from now to 10 years in the future, you're gonna be able to call me out. I'm gonna be able to contact the manufacturer, get the parts ordered, and get you running back like normal.
Yeah. So, all right. So now I have a homeowner who's selling my house, and says that's my main goal, and they don't really care about diet, they don't really care about longevity. Which one do you offer?
Justin, what you gonna offer?
If they just want to split cheap disposal and they plan on selling, I'd offer the third or the half.
Yeah. All right, and then we're like I said, 3/4 horsepower. I would imagine that's probably a homeowner who told you they're tired of their disposal, rattling their sinks. That's probably have young kids. They definitely need a quiet reduction. They don't necessarily cook a lot, but they want to do better than they have. I would think that would be a good fit for a horsepower, wouldn't it?
All right. Be a good option, the 3/4. Great option.
All right, guys. So I hope y'all realize how important. I know this week I've stuck a lot on what we talked about last week. But when it comes to building options, we talked about we want 3 to 5 options. We want to offer the best option first. But it really comes down to when we give options, if the homeowner asks us what's the difference, and we tell them we don't know, you're already losing that sale. So as professionals, if we're going to serve our customers, our job is to educate them and tell them what we can offer to better their lives. So I really want y'all to focus on studying these 4 areas and becoming experts. Because when you do, I guarantee you're going to take yourself to your level. Any questions on that?
Heck yeah.
Any questions?
All right, Mitchell. So are y'all going to do some training tomorrow?
Yeah, yep. So I've got scheduled for tomorrow. We're gonna go over a lot of those things right there so we can all get on the same page as far as what we offer, features and benefits, and just go over it as a company, and get everybody on the same page tomorrow morning. So again, be here at 7:30 sharp, two covered, we'll be ready to rock, and get y'all squared away and all that.
Hey, for sake of time, I know we're out of time today, but I was gonna have them build a few more options. So tomorrow you're training, y'all may take that on. I was gonna do leak in the yard, electric water heater, kitchen faucet, and water softener for building on tomorrow. So,
Square on all the product stuff, and then, the exercises we'll do during option.
I'll share the slides with you.
Sir?
I'll share the slides.
Awesome, yes, sir.
All right, guys, any key takeaways from today?
Brandon, you got a key takeaway?
What's your takeaway from today?
Actually, I have a little bit more about garbage disposal, believe it or not.
What about toilet?
Yeah, the toilet as well. I mean, it's kind of common sense that I think about it, but I just wasn't educated as far as like the glaze lining on the inside.
That's a key takeaway.
That's a good benefit, for.
That is good.
My key takeaway is, features plus benefits equals, next level.
Yep, that's so true. What's the future and how does that benefit that?
Or like full time.
What do you think, Mason?
I was a toilet, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we got it better on the toilet. We can definitely make this better. Travis, what you got?
Honestly, I didn't know about the gallon stage.
What is it?
The toilet gallons, I thought that there were still 1.6s.
Oh, wow, cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's great to know.
A lot of those.
Yeah.
They're all
That takes your professionalism to the next level. You don't want to say 1.6, you throw in a 1.28 in there.
They see it.
And then they go online and see that 1.6s were gone
I guess I never realized.
almost 10 years ago.
I feel like I don't know, for some reason, I guess I just felt like I saw them.
Well, you might have learned that from plumbers 10 or 15 years ago, you know what I mean? That's what they're accustomed and used to. So it might be the vocabulary they just throw around, then you pick it up, and it just continues to have it. Yeah.
That's awesome, guys. Remember, our goal is to really walk away with at least one takeaway. So I'm glad y'all did learn something today. This quote says, know your products inside and out before you start working and relate that knowledge to consumer needs. So in other words, relate that knowledge to how it benefits the homeowner. If you master that, if you're confident and you know what you're talking about, and you know how it's going to make their life easier, I guarantee you they're going to be buying whatever you're offering. And always remember, guys, whatever we're offering is serving our customers. So we're never going to offer things that they don't need or want. You know, so it's always, that's the biggest difference between selling and serving. Selling is pushing product because we like it. Serving is we're offering products to customers because they've told us that's what they want. Okay? So always keep that in mind. We talked about building confidence. We've talked about building options. The next time you see me, we're going to talk about presenting options. We're going to get back into doing some role play. So guys, over the next 2 weeks, enjoy your holiday plans with family, but be studying your products, because when we start presenting options the first week of January, and y'all role play, I'm going to want to hear you give features and benefits and the differences between what you're offering. So make sure you are studying those and taking some notes. And then last but not least, second level training. Never forget, guys, we're trying to be American tradesmen. We always provide quality work. Remember, serving over selling. The biggest difference is we're asking questions, we're listening, we're providing what the customer tells us they want. We live with integrity, keep our word, always progress, built on a foundation of faith, guys. Thank y'all for your time. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Next year.